computer production is nice to have. Lighting, not on the road, is smoother, easier to control, more relaxing, soothing, in fact. MTK the Talk to us here. Oh, there's an echo. Hear that? Carl doesn't have echo though. So our road studio is pretty good. I am producing content from yesterday. I had a decent night's sleep and a great shower. Love motels, you know, when they're on the road in towns like this and you find them and they really work for you. It's a great thing. And the fella's Indian. What can I tell you? So the spot works. I don't know how else to say it except that. And then I'm staying here on the way back for sure. And let's see, today we are on no clock. The clock was get the hell out of Texas, which is now complete. And already I feel better. And those things are not meant to be jokes or exaggerations. Not sure what the term is. Sarcasm. There's something very wrong with the state of Texas and what it demands people be in order to live there, including a demand for the lowest, most ignorant viewpoints. So you have to negotiate with stubborn, ignorant people all the time there. And it is exhausting to the intellect. For anybody, I'm not highly educated intellectual. I was a C student who kind of clunked along. And I'm talking about something very different. Power dynamics and social control, interpretation of the American Constitution and our Bill of Rights, our federal construction, if you will, from the standpoint of what they believe down there, and a demand and a fear, a paranoid fear for absurd reasons, and a brutal and violent place. And the stretch I just drove in a day, of course, was 4th-century hard scrabble land, and violent and brutal. And I think the best book on the subject is a work of fiction, not historical work. Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, I think, is an incredibly important work that all Americans should read. And secondarily, when I describe driving that stretch, and that book is a narrative of that stretch, the brutality of the ancestors of the people who live in San Antonio now has filtered down directly to people with clinging so tightly to a false impression of right and wrong, closed-minded on many, many issues. And while Texas has historically been Democratic, at least it was until the Bush family moved down here in '88 and all that nonsense started. And there are social values here, very clearly, that are being trampled. The situation there in Texas is something I walk through with a feeling of discomfort all the time. I don't feel comfortable there at all. And I negotiate it under feelings of great tension, which are released the minute I'm out of the state. So I'm really happy by one more degree because I'm out of the state. Next comes happiness to a much higher degree, which will be being in California, more importantly, being in the ocean. Okay, there we go. This footage is ready to go. See, this is yesterday's real footage. I'm gonna edit this, throw it up. Meanwhile, I'll toss this on the net too. MTK the Toctopus, I'm taking off, driving down the road, vlogging. So, the only comment so far was kind of a good one. My filthy car was the comment. Damn, you're filthy, dude. So please subscribe, comment, enjoy, don't enjoy.